Instead of allowing yourself to feel regret over the mistakes that you've made in your lifetime, try to look at them more as life lessons. What if I would have put more effort into my schooling? I would have been better off. If only I could turn back time and avoid the mistakes that I made, my business would not have gone under. Had I put a little more effort into my relationship, my partner wouldn't have left. These are just a handful of examples of what regret might sound like. You aren't able to get yourself into the position or reach the status of life that you originally planned for. You're getting older and you're still having issues with finding your footing. This does not mean that you have to keep beating yourself up for all of your past failures and mistakes. Babies don't learn to walk by sitting around watching other people walk. They learn to walk by standing up and trying. They'll hold on to things and people for support. They also fall from time to time. They learn to balance by experiencing the falls. Whenever I speak to people about failure, I always tell them don't squander a good mistake. Instead, learn from it. What does this mean? You have to find a way to encourage yourself to not live on regrets, but rather use your mistakes as life lessons. If you've never made a mistake, then you probably never tried to do anything new. Ask yourself, how would I know if I were ill prepared for a situation? Or how would I know where I needed to improve on my execution if I didn't fail? If I get the job I was seeking, how would I know that my skills were subpar? When I was in school, how would I have known what type of tutor I needed to excel academically if I didn't fail my math test? And so on and so forth. The way you view a mistake will determine how fast you're able to dust yourself off and try again. Shout out to Aaliyah. The mistakes we make are a doorway to learning more about ourselves and our resilience. Theory and practical are two totally different things. And by making mistakes, we'll know just how knowledgeable we are and how far we can potentially go in life. Every obstacle, setback, and heartbreak carries the potential for an even bigger gain. Accepting the fact that you made a mistake and moving on is so much better than continuously overanalyzing the situation and staying stagnant in that moment. Living in regret is the same as insanity. Definition of insanity is repeating the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Truth is that if you're wise, you can never repeat the same mistakes. Would you continue driving without your glasses at night after getting involved in a near fatal accident? I would hope not. Would you continue to be hands off in your business after depending on someone who was incompetent and created a huge loss for you? Of course not. Here's the thing, we're all going to make mistakes, it's just human nature. But if you recognize the errors and take the lessons from those mistakes, you're going to improve as a person. It's not how something has affected you, it's about how you deal with it. The most important thing to remember is to never give up. The difference between being wise and being a simpleton is that the former accepts and learns from life, while the latter will be absorbed in it and live in regret. Your mistakes should be viewed as stepping stones and eye openers, and not barriers to success or happiness. To be completely honest with you, it doesn't matter what type of obstacles life throws your way. You could be knee deep in debt, your partner has issues with your relationship, you just flunked all your classes, your business is going under, or maybe you're losing your home. You don't have to live your life with regret. Why? Because nothing stays the same forever. Life is going to continue to go on, the earth is going to keep spinning. We're going to have a new day. Even the strongest storms eventually pass, just like daylight eventually follows the darkest nights. You have to learn how to pick yourself up, wipe your tears, and try getting to your goals by taking a new path. I will always encourage people to press on and always keep your eyes fixated on the ultimate end. It's perfectly okay to celebrate your victories, but it's more crucial to learn from your mistakes.